Another concept when it comes to saving and investing for a kid's education, and I teach this to all my clients, whether it's for college planning or for retirement planning, because both of these concepts are in line with one another. You see, there are three different places we can invest for our future, our kids' college, or retirement. We can invest in fixed investments. Think you put money in the bank or you purchase some CDs. This money will grow at a rate of 2, 3, 4% a year. It's not going to be growing astronomically, but at least you have peace and safety of mind that, hey, you don't lose anything if the stock market goes down. So fixed investments are really good to have just as a place, as a safeguard, but in terms of growing and appreciating a lot over time, it's probably not the best vehicle. What a lot of people do in order to get a better rate of return is they put their money in variable investments. Think stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or a combination of the three. And variable investments are good, but they are up and down. So if the stock market is going up, we're going to enjoy the upside potential. Stock market goes down, unfortunately, we're going to lose money. And the problem with that as it relates to college planning is when our kids are born and they're babies, we have roughly 18 years of an investment time horizon. Problem is, if we only have a handful of years, maybe 4 years or 5 years or 6 years, we just don't have a lot of time. And the problem becomes if, let's say, your child is 15, 16, 17 years old, at that point in time, if we go through a bad market cycle, we lose 20, 30, 40, 50%, do we really have the time to quote unquote recoup that loss? Probably not, because our kids are about to go to college and we need that money as soon as possible. So the traditional rule of thumb, whether it's for college planning or retirement planning, is as you get closer and closer to the time window, you need to access that asset. You want to go from more volatile, riskier investments into more conservative investments. But then the problem with that is you still could potentially lose money, and at the same time, your rate of return goes down because you're going from more rate of return potential instruments that are riskier to more conservative, lower rate of return vehicles. So again, that's a very key thing when it comes to college planning that a lot of families are not aware of. And again, you might be lucky. Your kids might be going through college when the stock market is doing pretty good. And hey, you don't have to worry about this. But what if you're kind of quote unquote one of the unlucky ones and your kids goes to college in 2022 when the stock market was going down? Well, guess what? You need to sell that asset. The stock market is going down, you're selling the asset. You could potentially deplete it sooner than you think. Or worst case, in a recession like 2008 or 2001. Both times we had a really bad market cycle. So again, that's the risk of variable investments. The third category of investment, though, that a lot of families that I work with probably haven't been educated by the banker that they work with, the financial advisor at their bank, are index investments. And how index investments work is they link your rate of return to a stock market index. Think the S&P 500. You would grow with the upside of the index, upwards up to, let's say, 12, 15, 17%. But when the market goes down, you're only linked to the rate of return. You don't lose if the market goes down. So you have both the downside protection against loss, but then also you can get the upside. And you don't have to worry about, hey, what if my kids are 2 years away from college? How do I rebalance my portfolio? You already have that taken care of. So for a lot of families that I work with, I do educate them of these three different investment options. Based on what they are personally interested in, we can help them open the right accounts to suit their needs.